Hey guys, George here again with a very small modify for these Manfrotto 223 plates. These are camera plates. These cost around 30 or 40 bucks. I think they're like 40 bucks originally from Manfrotto. These are aftermarket. And the only issue I have with these cheap Chinese ones, they're all metal, which is good, but I have a problem with the springiness of this here. They hold this tight, but there's not enough tension here to push that away. So what we're going to do is we're going to figure out why there's no tension. And as you can see, look at this play. See this? Look at that. If you go like that, it just, a lot of play there. There's a spring in there, and what they did is they put the spring in the wrong place. Or actually it's just engineered wrong, like everything else Chinese. So I'm going to go ahead and take it apart. There's an Allen screw here. Now, once again, Chinese, good products, but if they think just a little bit more, they can figure out why it's not functioning the way it should function. So we're going to take that apart. I already took this apart. There's a little spring that goes in there and all that good stuff, but that's really not important. That's just the locking mechanism. You see that little spring in here? That little spring in there. That goes in that little hole right there. So that goes in that hole, and there's a slot right there. I don't know if you can see it. See that little slot right there? The slot right there goes into this spring, the end, and that's what keeps it pushed this way. So what they did wrong is they put the hole, that hole should not be there. That hole should be further in either direction, and we're going to figure out what direction it should go in, and we're going to go ahead and do the mod right here. So if we need tension this way, right, we need tension that way. So you might want to fast forward this a little bit while I figure this out. If we need tension that way, alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to do 3 holes, 3 positions. One here, I'm going to mark it with Sharpie. I'm going to go and make a hole right there and right there. That way we can figure out which position it wants to hold better. So this is a 1/16 bit. And I'm just going to drill straight down, and I'm going to spare you the noise. Actually, I'll give you a little bit of noise, and then I'll pause the video. Alright, so I went ahead and cleaned up the burr. This is the original hole here, the center one. I made this one and this one because I wasn't sure if this was less tension than this, so I'm pretty sure it's this one. This is more tension. So first hole that we drilled, that should give it more tension. Now, I'm pretty sure everything is going to work, so I'm going to go ahead and assemble this again. This is the locking mechanism. Spring goes there. And that little slot's going to go in there, so we slot that in. Put this guy back. Allen key, sorry, my hands are blocking. Yeah, a little tired today. And we're going to put some Loctite on this because these Chinese things, if you lock it too hard, then it won't move. So you got to leave it a little bit loose. So I'm just going to put some Loctite once I verify that everything works. So now, lock mechanism works. So when we put, well, first let's see, reset it. Now look at the spring, the amount of tension this thing has now. You see how it snaps? Look at that. So we just fixed a $10 Chinese part. Look how quickly that snaps. And it holds this in place perfectly. Look at this. Look at this tension. See that? Chinese parts. They're almost there. It's like, you know, they make it you know, the parts cheap. I mean, this is metal. This is all good. This is all metal. This is metal. This is metal. This insert. Everything is metal. Everything is like in the right position. But just a little engineering brain fart would have made this part worth 30 bucks. So there you go, guys. How to fix these things. Manfrotto plate 323. Thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe. 360 Mix.